Hi, one best sports picks. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Mike Brenner. We are continuing our preseason NFL coverage for 2016, discussing teams and prop bets.
I'm ready.
The topic that we are discussing right now: season sack leaders. Now, this is interesting. I have lines here from 5 Dimes. I got them about 2.5 minutes ago, right before we started this video, and they're pretty interesting, right, Mike Brenner? The favorite. J.J. Watt at 3.5 to 1 plus 350. He's injured though.
I know.
He's got a back injury. Then you got the second choice, Khalil Mack at 4 to 1. That's interesting. We'll talk about him in a second. We've got then third choice, Von Miller, 4.5 to 1. He just signed a historic contract.
Yes.
So how hungry is he going to be? Then the fourth choice is Justin Houston at 5 to 1 for KC. He's injured. They don't know how long he's going to be out, right? Then even the fifth choice, Robert Quinn at 12 to 1 for the Rams.
Yep.
He's coming off back surgery. As of, I saw a quote, in June, he's still not ready to go full tilt. So I'm thinking that, the long shot is the best way to go here. I wouldn't take any of those guys. Maybe Khalil Mack, except he's going to get so much attention. He had 15 sacks last year. I don't know. I'd say at 4 to 1, I wouldn't take him either, right?
I know, and it's pretty interesting. This just shows you how, times have changed. We used to have some sack leaders before that put up some big numbers too, and these guys don't put up big sack numbers. I think you gotta go against J.J. Watt, not just because he's injured, but he's going to be a target, just like you said with Khalil. Khalil had 15 last year. They're going to be trying to find ways to stop him. You know what though? I got one that I love, and
really?
Pete, how I love those emotional, psychological edges.
Okay, well, hold on. First, I'll tell you that I got one that I'm going to give a pick. I'm not sure if I love it, but I have my reasons. Before we get into it,
the same one as me,
we'll
I'm
see.
jumping off the chair.
My first thought before we get into our picks is I wish you could bet the nose on these, because if you could bet the nose, I wish I could take J.J. Watt at like minus 600. Yeah,
all day, and even Von Miller, because like you said, that guy just quenched his thirst. He just won a Super Bowl, an MVP, and then signed the biggest contract. What the hell else is there to play for?
Now you're giving just plus 450. All right, so I'll give my pick, and then maybe you'll jump out of your chair. Okay. My pick is going to be at 20 to 1 Ziggy Ansah.
Okay, I'm not jumping, but I like that because that was my second one.
Okay. Who's your pick?
I like it. I like Michael Bennett plus 6,600 for the Seahawks.
Let's hear why.
Here's why.
Okay.
He is so pissed off at this team. He is so pissed off. He's telling them, look, make me feel a part of this team or trade me. If you don't like what I'm doing, trade me. This guy can get it done. I'm telling you, they're not going to have it settled before kickoff, before the season starts. He's going to have to ride a whole season pissed off and proving himself. So guess what? There's some ammunition. That's just a dark horse. But plus 6,600, I'm throwing
that's the key at 6,600. And I think if you're going to bet this prop, you have to take something like that, because I'm not going to take any of these favorites at all.
Yeah.
I think
like you said, I wish you could bet the nose.
Yeah. I think as far as like the close to being a favorite, it would be Ziggy Ansah for the Lions. Now this guy is
he is a real deal.
Yeah, he's a physical. He had 14.5 last year, which might be close to I figure J.J. Watt did it last year with 17.5, and Justin Houston at 22 in 2014. So probably.
See, and I miss those days. The 22s, the sacks, the 23s.
Well, that was 2014, Mike Brennan.
I know, that was we're going into 2017. Right. I miss those days.
So I'm saying you're probably going to need, 18, 19 sacks. And Ansah could do it. He got 14.5 last year, and he's really improving, right? Yeah. He hasn't been playing football his whole life, and there's probably going to be a deep group of defensive tackles for the Lions. He's got he's just got a great motor. He's a fast guy. He plays hard. I like his attitude. At 20 to 1, I think out of all the relative favorites, he'd be the one I would take. Ziggy Ansah for Detroit to do it.
Okay, I like your thinking there, and that was my second one, and I have nothing else I could add on to that. You said it all. So I like Michael Bennett because he's not happy about his contract situation. And again, J.J. Watt, Khalil, you got Miller, Robert Quinn. I mean, these guys are either hurt or coming off of being hurt, or they're satisfied. So I love it. And then you got Joey Bosa, the new guy that just came from Ohio State. He's plus 10,000 pistol pieces.
Right. And if I was going to, and what about this one caught my eye? What about JPP? Now, I'm not saying he's going to do it, but the odds are 125 to 1 plus 12,500.
And he's got every reason to do it because he's only playing with 3 fingers now on one hand.
It's a bounce back year for him. And this is a guy who had 16.5 sacks in 2011, 12.5 in 2014.
What was those odds again?
125 to 1.
Holy cow! I got to do it. I'm going to do it.
I mean, if I was really going to price out this prop, what I would do is I would take a close look at the secondaries, who has the weakest secondaries, and who's going to be playing teams that are probably going to be passing out, which I did didn't do for this because I got a ton of shit to do, so I didn't price out. But that's what I would do. I would look into which teams are probably going to be in passing situations more, which are going to have the most vulnerable secondaries, which is like, the Panthers.
We still
the
got
Dolphins,
several weeks before kickout, so let's get that done, Pistol Pete. I'm expecting an update and a report.
The teams that I could do it. I mean, the teams that, off the top of my head, that have weak secondaries: Ravens, Eagles, Titans, Dolphins, Panthers.
Ravens, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I might look to teams like that. Then I would look at the teams they're going to play and see how many teams with big passing games are going to be playing. Who probably going to be passing a lot. The offensive lines. Then I would price out. Then you could probably really get some.
And you know what? That factor in what you're trying to put into place in your bet and selecting your bet is what gamblers don't do, but it's what investors do. Exactly. And I'm not exaggerating with that.
And,
I like that, Pistol Pete.
I know professional prop bettors who do exactly that. They would price this out using all those factors, and I guarantee you that they would find a great value here. So I didn't do that, but my 15-minute analysis here would be I would take a shot with Ziggy Ansah at 20-1, and I'd be thinking about taking a shot with JPP.
That's it. I'm going to go with Michael Bennett. He's not happy in Seattle, and my second one is JPP as well. Let's get it done. Football's coming, baby.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.